I'm Gary Isaacs, the Bitcoin cowboy Ike Pickett. I watch the trends almost every day, and what I notice most is that there are two reasons why people avoid Bitcoin. One is unfamiliarity, and the other is fear. Unfamiliarity is caused by lack of interest or just plain never heard of it before. The never heard of it before response is becoming less frequent now as the word Bitcoin becomes widespread and familiar to everybody. Bitcoin is here to stay, and it's not just a passing fad. Knowledge dispels fear, so I'm doing the best I can to make you more familiar with Bitcoin because it's a better way to save than holding money in a savings account in the bank somewhere. As the prices of things get higher and higher, the value of the dollars becomes of less and less value, and paychecks struggle to keep up with the cost of living. Wages are rarely increased as fast as food prices and transportation and housing do. According to data produced by Yahoo Finance, the prices of food in the United States increased 25.8% between November 2020 and March 2024. Fuel costs to you and the farmers and the truckers that deliver the food to the grocery stores increased by 22%. In Europe, it was twice as bad. The value of your money was decreasing by the same rate as the increase in prices, because you have to pay more than you used to for your food. In the meantime, interest on bank savings accounts was less than 1% in 2020. So you could say that you lost 1% less, so your inflation rate was only 24%, no help at all. Today, the interest to be earned on a savings account at the bank is around 4.5% per year, over 5 years, and the government is saying that the cost of living is only increasing by about 2.7% per year now. Wow, that means that by saving with a bank savings account or CD, my money is losing its value by only 1.8% per year, so that's a good deal, right? Well, if you think that the prices of food and housing will come down soon, and you won't lose your money so fast, then you're better at controlling your future than the Federal Reserve is. Who's to say that the Federal Reserve won't adjust interest rates some more? Perhaps your bank might make you a better deal next time. Do you think that the government will find a way to take care of you regardless of the increases in the cost of living? Many people have lost that kind of trust in banks and governments, and there's a good reason why. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you should do with your money. I leave that to the experts and the financial advisors. But in view of the condition of the financial world these days, I think everybody needs to take a more serious look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a refreshing exit from the fast-paced and deteriorating money system that we have been forced to use for more than 100 years in the United States and for as much as thousands of years in other countries. Bitcoin isn't going away. It's not just a fun investment. It's not a trading casino. And it's not just a fad or a cult. It's a permanent ledger that records the values of savings forever, and it cannot be changed by any bank or government as much as they would like to. Many of them have tried to stop it only to find out that it's impossible for them to do it. It's time for you to be your own bank and trust. It's easier and safer than you think. I'm Gary Isaacs. I want you to know what I know. I want you to go to my website, consumersbitcoin.com, and learn more. You'll be glad you did. My new book, Searching for Bitcoin, is now available in audio on the website. It'll help you to understand why Bitcoin is becoming safer and more popular with the poor and the middle class. I'll be back soon. But in the meantime, get as close to your Savior as you can and sleep well at night knowing that your integrity and your savings are in your own custody.
There's an old American system, it's called free enterprise. We have a tendency to forget when the do-gooders start to rise. When the dollar gets weak and prices are high and they give us their socialist salve, If the government can give you all you want, it can take everything you have.